Good morning, Roxanne. Happy Monday to you too, girl. Good morning. Good morning, Sister Charmaine. Good morning, my love. It's crazy. I just thought about you yesterday too. Oh, Lord. I just thought about you. Hi, Jay. What's good, boo? Roro, you up? Or barely? Oh my goodness. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I just made my mom bucks, y'all. Well, my baby helped. But I got my picture on my mom bucks and baby, it's amazing. Good morning, Golden. I got $1 mom buck so far. I got $5 and $10. We got started with that first because we don't want them to go crazy with all this mom bucks. I got my picture. I've been so down. Oh my goodness. Not in September, not in September. This is a beautiful month, sister dear. Oh my goodness. So yes, I have these beautiful mom bucks that I'm going to with school starting. And it says in Mom We Trust at under it. I'm gonna take a picture and put it in members only for you guys so you could check it out. But it's so cute. I'm gonna the girls and Jay, when they make their breakfast or when they do something without me having to ask, or extra credit on their work and things like that. So I'm going to definitely be rewarding them and making sure that they get their mom bucks. So when it adds up to a certain amount, we turn that they can use the bucks to buy things, yeah. Donna said, hey, sisters. Let me see. Yes, I know, sis. Kayla passed this month also. Girl, I know. I know. But you know what I always say? Look towards Isaiah, right? It's his month. So make sure that, you focus on that because, we can't, and I know. I know. Okay? I know. It's not easy, when you have to bury your own child. So make sure that you continue living for the ones that's here. I know it's okay to be down, but make sure that you're living for him. Okay? This is his month also, which is greater, you know? Hey sister, how you doing? Nice 289. Yes, most definitely, but I truly don't like y'all Virgo. And you got so much around you. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Get your little Aquarian ass out of here. That's my sister, y'all. She crazy. Um, she's a mess, y'all. Nobody likes us. Nobody likes us at all. Oh, man. But we say what's needed, and what's needed is to be said, right? Hi, Kathy. Good morning. I have two Virgos around me, both men. Oops. Oops. Oh my goodness. So, I gave my sisters journals, pens, and beautiful journal and everything. Last night was the night to be journaling. I know I should have messaged you guys, but I was just, into mine. I did last night was the blood moon and everything. Oh, my brother's a Virgo and we used to fight almost every day. I bet because he's so funny acting. I don't like him, but I love y'all too. I already know the feeling, girl. I already know. You gotta know us to freaking love us, okay? That's just it. That's just it. That's just it. But we always, the thing is, we usually have people, majority of the time, we have people best interests at heart, but it's just that we're so abrupt sometimes and passionate. A lot of people take it, differently. That's it. Guys, so I'm gonna try out this. Let me see, Sean of Virgo too, and he just asked about you too. Says, how is he doing? Man, I know he. Man, tell him I said to count his gray hairs. We've been rocking since kids. Woo child. Tell him to count the gray hairs. Oh my goodness. Hands down, good morning to you, darling. I can definitely agree with that, Chase. Yes, 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 yes. He has a bad temper, but people like him better than me. I know it. My Virgo baby's birthday is today. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, baby. Yeah, shout out to all the Virgos and a special shout out to yours too, boo. Guys, I'm gonna did anybody try the Donna Karen deodorant? And this is off. I wanna talk about that. I wanna get that. I wanna see if anybody tried it because they're like, it's so freaking good. And I like cashmere. I like cashmere mist. The first time I used it, I think it was, sis, I think that was when I bought it. That was 2000. It was 2002. No, it was 2004, Charmaine. Around 2004, I started using the Donna Karen actual products. Hi, Timothy. Good morning. I think that's around the time I started using the cashmere cream and things like that. I think it was my aunt had bought it for my birthday first, and then I started, was like, oh my goodness. And everywhere I went, everybody used to be like, ooh, it smells so damn good. Ooh, child. It's $35, Golden. I was like, Rose was like, $35 for a deodorant because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like I have really been on a serious budget. And I mean serious budget. I've been on a serious budget and I'm trying with my life, okay? I'm trying with my life with everything. But it's little things that, I do wanna get for myself, especially my birthday coming up and stuff like that. But I've been budgeting well for over a year now and I've been doing really, really good. Golden said, too rich for my blood. Yes, and it smells so good too. Yes, you remember that, right? Sis, beautiful. And shout out to Kayla too, yo. Shout out to Kayla. Let me see. Good morning, Black Queen. Good morning, Maurice. My birthday coming up too. Yes, Timothy. Message me and let me know. Yes, Timothy, you ready? Yeah. Fight week. Yeah, so I want to get little things for myself like that. Um, I'm not gonna overspend and do things like that anymore. It's certain goals that I am trying to reach, and that's the only way I could reach those goals if I spend accurately on things but $35 for deodorant. Let me tell you, I'm gonna do one wipe. I watch with the good baking soda under there too anyway, so I'm just gonna do one wipe. All right. But Chase, what the fuck was Summer feeding her sugar daddy that damn cotton candy though? I don't know what it is, but I know she tired of Pookie. She tired of Pookie. You know, I'm all for it for her. I'm all for it for her, baby. I don't know what was. I was like, is she whipping out? Is she a caretaker? That's what I thought about. It just gave me caretaker vibes. Like, Summer, do you have your juices like mixed? Okay, come on now. Let me see. Chase, appreciate the acknowledgement, but address the first line. Timothy is oh my god, let me go back. Maybe I missed it. All I saw was you put a I. Okay, it's a I. And then fight week. My birthday coming up too. Row big ready. That's all I see, Timothy. Stop playing with me. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to budget as well. I waste a lot of money. Yes, I have definitely did that too. I waste a lot of money and I know better. I should know better. My family was an investor. Wow, yes. Definitely. And you got to understand the way how times are going and when your goals are not, because first of all, you look at the budget for the week. And remember, guys, I live in New York City. Okay. I'm in the projects, all that. No, that was actually a joke. I don't live in the projects. I have never lived in the projects. Okay. So the information that they looked up with that is definitely wrong. My sister that's in the chat right now with the shoplifting situation, my sister was with me. We was bamboozled, okay, with that situation. Okay. We will give a story time on that. Hopefully I'll be with my sister present to show you that, because they're weird. They're really weird. They don't know the story of everything. And it's crazy that my sister's in chat, because I was gonna talk to her about it, be like, hey, let's do a story time on this shit, because it was fucking crazy. It was hilarious. And now we can look back and fucking laugh at it, right? So anyway, thank you, Golden. Thank you. Happy birthday. Thank you. Man, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's like I have so much things I want to do. And plus, I had such a lit year. Okay? I had bamboozled sleep and eating. I didn't even see that. Yes, we can definitely, sis. Yes, definitely. We're gonna have a story time on that. So next time you come up here, we can do a story time for everyone. Let me see. Let me see. Ro, we ready? Yes, definitely. I want to go to Kansas. Good morning, artist. But Summer Walker, she's definitely fed up with the Pookies. She's every baby daddy. Everybody has their own daddy. Okay, everybody has their own daddy. So, thank you for that, Vaga. Everybody had their own daddy. Failed relationship. She attract. What she attract. So I think she's just like fed up. I'm just glad that she's not gonna have another one, and another baby and all that stuff. Um, Ro and I. Ro and I, hi, I'm Bobby the Legend, Jamaica, foreign investor. What's your live about? We're having casual conversation this morning. I just met a Jamaican guy this morning, right? I'm gonna, and I'm having a ball with him because he freaking drives to Jamaica. He goes to the countryside. He's on the countryside, and he was like, "Yeah, I was just in Trelawney," and he was naming places he was at and everything. He said, "Boy, y'all get some real rainfalls down there," and I'm like, "Yeah, we sure do. I remember those rainfalls, and I miss them so bad." That's another thing I'm saving too for, because when I go, she said, "Here you go," because when I go, I want to. I want to be gone, not for no 2 weeks or week or weekend. I go home. I want to go home. Okay, I want to go home for at least a good 2 3 months. Okay, so I'm going. Look, he said, "Here we go." Not you and Ro at the same time with the "here you go." Ja was like, "Wait a minute, Summer Walker secured a bag." She might as well. At this point, she might as well. Okay, his name is if anybody want to subscribe, is Jamaica. It's a Jamaican Ting TV, and Ting Ting TV. Now I was on. He made a new channel, which is the one that I found. See if he have it, and I think that one is it's a Jamaican Ting. It's a Jamaican thing, and then the big channel, he has 43K. It's a Jamaican Ting TV. I'm usually up on all of them. I don't even know why I never encounter him before Dwali, but I really like his channel because he's more on the countryside, and that's what I like to look at is the countryside. I like to, I love the country of Jamaica. Let me see. I've never been to Jamaica, but I definitely plan on taking my kids. My friend just went and said she loved it, of course. And the thing is, the now Jamaica, you would have loved it way better back then. Like, it's completely different to me. But as long as like I stay towards the countryside and everything like that, it feels better to me and I feel more at home and everything like that. I was just talking to my friend also. He's in the Philippines. He just went back to be with his kids and his wife and everything like that. They're back there. So he's like, it's 9 p.m. right now. And I'm like, Dad, your day is done. He said, yeah, yours just got started. And I was telling him that when I went to England, like I could not wake up for nothing. And he was like, that's because when you got off the plane, you went straight to sleep. Okay. Oh, Ro, you can get rid of him right now. We don't take no type of disrespect or anything. You could get rid of him right now. It doesn't matter to me. It's Monday morning. It's Monday morning and you can't find something better to do with yourself. Like, what am I shaking? What am I shaking? What am I shaking? Did your mammy do that for you early mornings or something? I don't understand. Hmm? Your mammy did that for you and now you want every woman you come in contact to do that for you. You know? And this is why Summer Walker is going towards is going towards white popo because baby like you're freaking crazy. Okay, so Timothy, not the ass with the money sign. That wasn't Carmen Artist. That was some dude named Cameron Rice. So disrespectful. Shake my head. Yes, on a Monday morning, having a conversation. Like, read the room. Read the room. There's plenty of channels right now. Like, even that girl, like, she literally from Atlanta Street interview, she goes on every day. She has her ass in the camera. You got to read the room. Okay? Read the room. Obviously, my stuff is off. Okay? You damn right she's shaking the ass for him. You damn right she is. It's a peace. It's very peaceful, and I wasn't even gonna hit the live button, but I was like, I did breakfast. The kids are doing their work. Everybody's off to school doing what they gotta do. I'm doing mom bugs, setting up for things for everybody and myself. And I'm like, shoot, I got me a little hairdo that I'm trying to get done today. I'm gonna treat my hair and I think I want a ponytail. Yeah, I think I want a ponytail. So I may do a ponytail. I'm not sure yet. I was gonna do braids over again, but I'm tired. I'm tired because I do my own hair. So um, probably just do a ponytail or whatever. Um, Listen, Timothy. I ain't talking about all black men. Okay, I ain't talking about all black men. All right, I'm talking about the pookies. And you're not a pookie, so you don't have to defend those kind of men, okay? Just like how I don't defend mammies. I don't defend trifling whores, okay? Driving, but I'm still listening. Drive safely, girl. Drive safely. Um, you need to do mine here too. Laugh out loud. What you want to retwist? Her locks done got extra long. I remember when they just started. Oh my goodness. Remember when I used to do your weaves, girl? Let me see. Very beautiful Monday morning. Yeah. Timothy, don't get timed out too. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when that started. What year was that? Dang. And I kind of regret not starting it then too. I really do. I really, really do. My hair would have, because my hair grew fast. My hair would have been like down to my freaking knees right now if I'd have started then too. I hesitated. I hesitated on it because I'm like, I want to change and everything. Stephanie's is long too, Charmaine. It's long as hell. So yeah. And Lock Journey, like once you put I'm gonna time you out. Let me see. I want locks. Oh man. Aaron, show yours. Go to my other live. Can a bitch have her shit off in I mean when she want to? Golly. Golly. I'm gonna have to start do my morning live because they so angry in the morning time. I have to do my morning live with my camera on because they get so angry with it. Show your face. Get out here. I want to see you. Sparta time. I could never be angry in the morning. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are absolutely crazy. I thought locks would be cheap, but my son drains my pockets when it's time for those retwists. Oh, yeah. I was ignorant and I had no idea that people had to keep up with their hair. Yes. Mm-hmm. Definitely you do. You do, I used to charge a lot too for getting your wash and the wash alone. Like, ooh, child. Um, Let me see. It's plenty of lives with her on camera. Thank you, sister. Like, go on about your business, man. Wanna just miserable, your dick miserable, your pussy miserable. Don't come here if it's miserable. Yeah. Oh, Charmaine said, Ro, my sis started my locks and you should see them now. Yes. Long, long, long. Long, long, long. Yo, Charmaine, I'm not gonna say his name, but you know who? Don't say his name on here. You know who cut off his locks? Yes, sir. Mister done cut his locks off. Good morning, Antonio Anthony. You cut them off, girl. You ain't never seen him with a yes. For his birthday this year, cut them off. Miserable cocky, miserable pum pum in here this morning, Timothy. Sherman, I know they nice. I've been wanting them too. I just hate the beginning stages. Yeah. Um, with her, like it wasn't permanent, but I used to add like extensions on it just so it can like style and look a certain way. She wore wigs, like all that stuff. Even my sister, she freaking wore wigs the whole time. Nobody knew she had locks under there. Nobody knew. Artist said yes, I want micro sister locks. Yeah, that's what my daughter want. Right now, she has twists in her hair. Maddie's into like natural styles and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I remember you was telling me that. Yeah, just well, nobody knew from mad long. Nobody knew. And then when she pulled out on her birthday and them suckers was down, everybody's like, wait a minute, you was headlocks the whole time. And the kind of wigs that she wear, because she's a hairstylist, and the kind of wigs and stuff that she wore and the cuts, you could never, could never tell at all. Okay, never tell. And also too, I was locking in on Subsector, right? I don't know if you guys remember Fee Reaction. So I was on her live in the bushes and she got her kidney, y'all. She got her kidney. So shout out to her for that, for taking the steps to do that. Like, it's about the health right now. Me, I don't let nothing come before mine. Nothing, 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 nothing. So shout out to her for that. Fee and I bump heads a few times, but baby, that's something to definitely commend about. Um, my cousin, he's in Atlanta and he's on the waiting list as well too. He's definitely a candidate, but he's rare. Okay. Trucker, good morning. Let me see you see it like you mean it to me. What you know about patois? Yes. Um, Trucker, good morning. You on the road? But yeah, Ro, it will fit you too, Ro. It will really look it will fit you. And when you're getting the sister locks done, make sure that you guys are going to somebody that that's not putting any bad spirits on your hair and stuff like that, cuz you got to believe in that. And also I didn't get to finish about the whole journaling situation. I handed out some beautiful journals to all the sisters, beautiful pens and everything, so that they could journal their journey and focus on certain topics and everything like that. And when you're in toxic relationships too, definitely journal. Definitely journal. Because when you leave that person, make sure that you journal, because you'll be right back with the person. Because people forget. I know I'm all over the place, but this is how I am. Um, Make sure you journal so that you can go back and check, because people forget why they left the person alone. Like, and you go back and look and you be like, oh my God, oh no. Okay. So whether you're a man or a woman or whatever, I'm going for MTA. I can't deal with these dispatchers. Oh wow. Oh wow. So MTA train or bus? I hope it's train, because on the bus you got to see everybody coming on in and all that stuff. I wouldn't want to do that. I remember at one time I did. I was like, "Ugh," but then people be coughing and stuff. I'll be journaling for years. I know you ain't go back to that person, sister. And I said she right back with him. Right. So make sure you guys journal your life. You imperfect. That's what you. Not at all, sis. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'd prefer a train where I'm locked up behind the door and protected from the public. Yes, definitely. I took the drug test for conductor last Thursday. Oh, nice. So I'm probably going to see you somewhere, right? Yes, I'm going to rock them on my 40th to let them rock. Mm-hmm. That's what she did, too. All this shit is out my house. Oh, my God. Oh my gosh. Pack your shit and put it to the left, to the left. Oh my gosh. Tab, come back on a primetime live, okay? Or go check out my other lives. Run it up for me. I prefer bus operator. Get stuck for hours too much. Oh, you don't want to be on the ground. Let me see. It's a lot of women doing MTA, more women than ever before. It's the channel on IG. A lot of young beautiful women are definitely doing that. Cause I don't want to. Um oh, he talking to you, Ro. Yeah. And also, I'm going to go to Penn. I'm going to go to Penn when it gets a little bit colder. Penn Station, and I want to talk to all the people as to see why they take Amtrak too as well. I have to go. I have to go and show it, because people think Amtrak is just so cheap traveling across country and doing things like that. A lot of people like to travel and do that route. Not everybody like to get on a plane. Now, if you're going international, that's how I'm doing it. You get what I'm saying? But if you're flying on Spirit, then you can't talk about Amtrak, baby. You just cannot. All right, you get a room, you chill, or you could do. I think it's like five and up for a room, and and it's different prices within the city, or if you're going further. But it's equivalent or more to a goddamn flight. You know, the prices is high. And I like it because I like to go cross country. I like to look at things. I like to relax. I don't rush when I'm traveling. For the people that know me, I like to relax. It's like a breather for me. I record certain places. I'm getting out. I'm looking. That's how I like to travel. That's a part of my vacation. I like to carry whatever I want with me. I like to do things like that. I interact. I go up to the cafe. I like to sit down. I like to talk with people. I do different things. I've met one of the most awesome woman on the train, okay, who introduced me to a book that I would never, ever, ever forget. And it's a book about health. Because she looked so amazing for her age. She was about 87 years old. And I had no idea of the way she moved, the way she's traveling, where she's carrying her bags. She was so dainty with it, everything like that. There's people with actual money on the train. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. And I hate the stigma of people saying, oh, it's on that. Now Greyhound I would never go on. I would never go on Greyhound, because Greyhound is not my thing. I feel like it's just to cramp, all that. I don't like bus rides. I'm not one of those. But when it comes to the Amtrak, I am very, very, very much attracted to the train. Like it's an attractive thing to me. And even from, I was telling Ro the story of my stepmom, and as a little girl in Jamaica, I would we lived in the country in Trelawney. So she would, get on the train to see her daughters. Her daughters live in Kiss, and we would get on the train. And when you got on the train, you had to dress nicely. Like, she put little dress suits on me, hair well pretty and laid out, shoes and stockings. She's the same. My brother is the same. That's my father's wife. And we would go out there, and it's like a big thing getting on the train. And I was telling her, we laughed like hell. I was like, it was like The Color Purple. Remember when she was on the train and she threw the stuff up? I said, that's what it felt like. And ever since then, I was amazed by it. Okay. When I found out about Amtrak in 2004, and my first trip on Amtrak, Charmaine, you remember this, to North Carolina, and I did not want to leave, okay? So, there's great things, and I got to experience certain things, and it made me want to travel more. Me, you can't shame me when it comes to that, because I've been traveling on airplanes since I was a baby. I'm international. I'm not from this country. I've been traveling on there since I was a baby. Okay? That's how I got here. That's how we go to England. That's how we go to Canada. That's how we move around. So for me to experience that, it brings back a memory to me. I sit back, I recollect, I get work done, anything. Like, I'm okay with that. And I like it like that. Okay? Um, Let me see. Oh, this shit is all read that. Let me see. Trucker, I'm doing good. About to get ready for work. I prefer. Oh, okay, I read that. Let me go and catch up. Females stepping up. Yes. And they're all young. They're beautiful. They're doing their thing. Amtrak costs more sometimes. I've checked the prices. Yes, Golden. Absolutely. Absolutely. Me always taking to you. And even when me talking to Ro and those. Oh, you always talking to me even when you talking to Ro. Okay. You like to go places? Yes, definitely do. Let me see. My grandmother used to love the train because she enjoyed the scenery. That's for me too. I do love road trips and scenery, but I'm getting older. My legs can't stand too much sitting sometimes. Get them rooms. Them rooms is cool. I can show you guys. I could put it in members only of pictures of the room. The train scenery is beautiful. Absolutely. And know what other lives you speak of me in these moments. This man think he Jamaican up in here, right? Not Greyhound. There are too many nuts. I haven't rode a Greyhound in over 30 years. Girl, hell no. I don't like it. Oh yeah, we definitely come to KC, Timothy. We gonna link up. Red carpet, ready roll. I hear that. Checker said I took Greyhound from Atlanta to Chicago. Never again. And do you know how disgusting Atlanta Greyhound is? It's like they have no control over the druggies and all them people. It's just they just laid out. Like it's uh-uh. Golden said you had to dress up on planes too. Yes. When I came here and every time we traveled, my mom and I, we are dressed. I came to this country in a freaking business suit. A little mini, a red one, and it had the, you know how it has the white fluff on the front on the shirt. That's how I came to this country. Still have that picture. Okay, that's how I came here. And I don't, you have to dress on, people be putting on just whatever to get on spirit, like, and then want to complain about what I'm doing. Like, come on now. You come from the old schoolers. Yes, I recall when my family dressing up to go to the bank. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. I was telling her, I said, my family, and Charmaine, you know it too. They're old schoolers like your family. Like, they're old schoolers. Like, we dress to go places to do certain things and all of that. And Charmaine to tell you, because we're all like that. Mrs. Worldwide. Hello, Lord. That's crazy. Hello, Lord. Hey, V, my sister. Good morning. I used to hate it because my family was kind of old fashioned like mine. I would have to dress up for birthday parties like they used to do back in the days while all my friends were wearing shorts. Golden, you ain't saying a word because that's how my family was. And I broke out from their ass, okay? I broke out from their ass because, listen, this is what we gonna do. I was the child that introduce, I wouldn't, I hate saying American culture, just a whole different vibe of things to my family introduced, and then they're like, you become Americanized at this and that and that. But it's just certain things I'm like, it's not called for, damn it. But it's crazy because I still instill all certain things. I consider, like, if you get to know me, also you know that I'm very much old school with my kids. I do that, but I put a spin on it with mine as well. And I think it creates a great balance, okay? I love Amtrak. I worked for them for 2 years, really, and left and started working for another railroad and retired from the railroad. Wow, artist. You never told me that. I know you met so much people. So I was like, why not use that as commentary, you know? And get some content from that. So I'm gonna go there and and have a ball with these people and have conversations and find out like where you going. A lot of people take it for business trips. Okay. Here in New York City, a lot of people go to Washington for work, Virginia for work. A lot of people, that's why they have like it goes behind hours, like for every hour you can get there in a couple hours or an hour, 60 minutes, all of that. So, and they make it to work on time. There's people who travel on Amtrak every day to get to work. Treco said, Chase, you hiding that pretty face? No, I'm not hiding, boo. We know the whole Color Purple movie, girl. We sad. We sad the way how we be throwing that out there, okay? Trench Town Rock, Y'all cutting up. I haven't taken the train in years, but it's on my to-do list. The scenery, the piece is so relaxing, and that's what I love. And the thing is, I express that to the people that even that's talking about me. It's so weird. I remember when Greyhound used to drink. I hope things have changed because those bathrooms made me sick to my stomach. Yuck. Yuck. I get on the train, I'm gonna drink. Okay, I have a couple drinks in the front, because they do serve alcohol, all that. Chase put me on my first Amtrak. I sure did. I sure did. I put her on there to get to the airport. You see, like, even in Penn Station, we had fun. That was our last little get together. We had a drink. We got some food, and I was like, girl, you can just get on Amtrak right here. My buddies over there at Amtrak, they know me very well. They was like, get her downstairs. She got the first class treatment, and they got her down there. And from there she went to the airport in Jersey, and she was able, and it was fun. She was like, oh, that was so cool. And I was like, yeah, wasn't it? Good morning, Jeff. Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Charmaine said, yes, most definitely do. My mom had me in dresses to go everywhere, girl. We seen them pictures. Yup. I definitely seen them pictures. Not do Greyhound. Hell no. Oh my God. A lot of people don't know, but old school Americans are very similar to West Indians, black. They were into herbs, gardening, natural stuff, etc. I know about it because I was raised by them. And in California too as well. In California, right? So definitely, I could definitely see that because even majority of my family's in the South now. And when I first went to the South, and I saw how it was and waking up to the wet grass. I put my hand down, and I was like, the grass is wet like back home, like, every morning. And I don't know. It was just a feeling, the smell. And even in Stone Mountain, it had like the red dirt, like where I was from, the red dirt, because you don't see red dirt everywhere. So I was like, oh my gosh, Georgia has red dirt. My aunt was like, I know, right? Remind me of Jamaica. So it was a lot of similarities. V said, great idea for content. Says, yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. Someone said something to me about it. And I'm like, I don't even know what things we talked about. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? Do you see the people that's traveling? So I guess it's just something to just hit at me. But I definitely always turn, a lime into lemon and lemonade and lemons into lemonade. Wait, lemon into lemonades, right? Yeah. My Greyhound days have been over for decades. Girl, don't go on there. Don't go on there. That's something you don't want to go on. Ooh. I used to ride Greyhound or the train to college, which was about 2 hours away from home. A lot of college kids do get on Greyhound too as well. I wouldn't put mine on. Not on that. Let me see. Drew behind on the check, so keep on. No, I'm not. I catch the train sometimes to KC is $35 cheaper than gas, and you arrive downtown where it's popping. Nice. Nice, and that's how a lot of people get around the city too, especially going from Jersey to here and everything. Hey Keish girl. Good morning, chasing chat. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with trains. I'm from Chicago. We took the Amtrak back and forth to New York when I was younger. Best experience ever. Oh my goodness. I didn't know you was from Chicago, girl. Nice, nice, nice. So, yeah, you got to experience it. I know you was looking out the window because I did that with my kids. I think my kids took it about 3 times. 3 times they took it, and baby, they were loving it. They you see their little hands, and I took little pictures like that with their hands on the window and looking out. Yeah, I love stuff like that. It's memories, and now they can talk about it. Amtrak different from MTA. Oh yeah. MTAs, you see all the craziness going on MTA. Oh, speaking of that, let me read Keisha's first. Yes, my neighbor used to crave the red dirt in Stone Mountain while she was pregnant. A lot of women did that. First time I ever saw somebody eating dirt. Yes, a lot of women did that. Yes, yes, yes. So you know. Okay, so I'm looking at the news, catching up on updates and everything. And in August, uh a crazy dude that never got help or whatever like that, um he was on the train in North Carolina, okay? And a woman came in, she sat down. Okay, great. A woman sat down right in front of him, just doing her thing. I think she was on her phone, um a black dude behind her with locks in his hair. He literally, look it up, Ukrainian woman got fatally stabbed on train. Look it up. Just type that up. They just released, the reason why it's coming out now, because they just released the video. Okay? Their monorail people just released the video, and it's so freaking disturbing that you could just be going home and something like this happened to you. She sat down right in front of her killer. Don't know this man, you know, this man, she doesn't know him. She does not know this man. So, sat down there. He had a little one of those pull-up knife, and he stabbed her to death and walked off. Okay? And walked off. And I'm like, Jesus, there's no way in hell that, come to find out, he had like a charge a few months ago. All right? He had a charge a few months ago, and and they arrested him for, misusing police, a police call, making fake police call or whatever like that. And he was diagnosed, I guess, by the place for being, mentally ill or whatever. And he never followed up, never got any care. Nobody never locked him in for anything like that. And now this happened to this young woman that, and she's a refugee from her country in Ukraine. So it's just so freaking sad of how it happened. They said that it was in a upscale neighborhood in North Carolina. Okay. So that's why I tell people, it doesn't matter where you live at, stay on guard. Just because they said it's a great neighborhood, it doesn't mean shit. Okay. Shit happens in great neighborhoods too. Okay. All right. Um, Let me see. Amtrak has food and drinks and do. I love the drinks, Jeff. Artist said, yes, Chase, I saw it. So sad. Just texting on her phone, just minding her business. Oh my goodness, they took over the L train. I haven't took the train in 6 years. Wow. And I just started taking the train. I just started taking the train within the last year and a half. I started taking the train again because it doesn't make any sense, and I just feel like I'm just too old. It's just it's aggravation. I realized that my temperature went down. I'm not arguing as much. Things like that. I get to where I have to go 1 2, you know. My daughter, she showed me how to get around certain things. I'm still horrible at it. Like I was telling Ro, I was like, Ro, I gotta read. I don't know where I'm going because people expect me to know certain things because I live here, and I don't, because I recently just started, getting back on there and seeing certain things or whatever the case may be, and getting around, knowing how to get around. Yeah, it was very sad. I was mad for her. I was mad she lost her life like that. That's crazy, yes. Oh my God, that's a shame. Yeah, just a young woman, just come and sit down and relax, and not knowing that the bastard behind you is gonna take your life. And she passed away immediately, they said. Trucker said Chase walk with a pepper spray or knife. Oh, I'm definitely good, Trucker. I'm definitely good. Definitely good. And I won't be nobody's victim. You get what I'm saying? I would never be anyone's victim. If anything should ever happen to me, tragic like that, just know that I fought for my life, okay? I fought for my life, because I'm definitely not going to have anybody just come and take me out like that. I'm going all the way. I'm fighting for mine. Definitely, but I haven't had any kind of issue or anything like that. I've back in the days when door knockers was swinging and all that, my mom used to literally cry for me. I'm so sorry, mother. But she used to cry and beg me not to go outside with all the big jewelry I had on, two big door knockers and big old chains with pieces and all that, all my fingers filled with rings and bracelet up the arms and all that stuff. Lived in the jewelry store. Lived in the jewelry store. And my mom, she wore expensive jewelry and stuff like that, but she didn't she's not hanging out like what I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out with my friends and stuff like that, and going to the kickbacks, like what y'all call it, but we call them basement vibe party and all that stuff. So we she used to just she couldn't handle me, y'all. I was out. There was no way in hell I was going out the door without door knockers and and all that stuff. I was that child. Okay, I was that teen, and I did get robbed. I did get robbed. I think 3 times. One time I was going down Utica Avenue. I lived on Utica and Carroll. Carroll between Utica and Rochester. I came out of there. No one could handle you. Shut up. But giving that lady hell, I know. I asked God for forgiveness, though. I did. And for those times, only for those times. But yeah, I got robbed. That was my first experience getting robbed on Utica Avenue, right in front of the fruit stand. And the fruit stand is still there. It was raining. I had my umbrella up, and I just felt whoosh, like a feeling. And my earrings, thank God, like I still have my little holes and everything in my ear, because he dragged the fuck out of them earrings out my ears. Okay. So that was my first experience. I went and I told my mom about it. And she said, please don't buy another one. You're going to die out there. You're going to die for jewelry. Don't get another one. So my boyfriend at the time, he had paper, whatever, because he used to go to Syracuse and do his thing or whatever, crazy ass Sam that I told y'all about. And he bought me the new jump offs, the new door knockers that just came out, and they were looking like everything. Okay, had those in my ears, right? And I was on. He lived on Park Place. He lived on Park Place, Park Place in Buffalo. So one day, another rainy day in Brooklyn, both rainy days, I freaking got robbed. So I'm walking up on the side, getting ready to turn on his block, and this dude, this he's an Israelite. It was an Israelite dude, and he had the big gun in my face, like, and I'm talking about the big dog, okay? The desert in my face, y'all, for fucking door knockers and a freaking herringbone with a fucking link chain, okay? And it had like it had the blunt piece and a cross. He freaking stick it in my face for that. So I was like, you could have this shit. And I don't know. We was crazy back then, and just take the shit. Go. You know, go feed whatever you need to feed or whatever like that. And yes, that's where my mom got her freaking earrings took at, on Picken Avenue, right by the police station. Yo, I remember that area too. And the last one was with when I was with somebody else. It was me and a group of girls, and we got robbed like that. And the girl that was with me was Carlotta. It was Carlotta that was with me. If y'all don't know about Carlotta, Carlotta locked up now because she unalived her baby. Okay. I haven't seen her since we were about 19, 18 years old, and we went separate ways in life. And in 2009, Charmaine and we there chilling, and I would something say look her up, and then boom, she had a whole case going on right then and there. Big case, one of the biggest case out of New York City, of her unaliving Marcella. So yeah. Good morning, Mean Mug. So those were my experience with it. Jewelry makes you a target. Yeah, absolutely. But back then, young, you ain't think about that. You just with a whole group of no thinking ass bitches too with you and shit. Getting all this jewelry and looking, like a freaking fool. I used to let me see, I used to have a lock and sock growing on my growing up on West Side Chicago was treacherous. Oh my God. Sorry to hear that. Someone tried to snatch my gold, but I wasn't successful. My crazy self told them to come back for it. They used to snatch gold chains a lot when I was growing up. Here too. Here too. They definitely did. Thank God they don't be hungry no more. Mean Mug, good morning to you. Yo, Charmaine, same thing happened to mom. Same thing happened to mom. You couldn't get, let me tell you, it's certain neighborhoods where mom would shop at, she wouldn't even bring a bag with her. Okay, everything goes in her pocket. Her hand is in her pocket. She don't play that. Even in Jamaica, when we go to Jamaica, you think when we go to the market side and stuff, mom dressing all the way down till the man said to her, listen, mom, from your color, me know say you come from foreign. Just like so nobody has to have that color yet. Because, when you're in Jamaica, you usually have like a tan look to your color, no matter how light you are. Okay, so he made sure he told her that, like, you can't hide it now. You can't hide. Let me see. Artist said, V, you a West Side or South Side chat? Chatham here. Okay. That is something else. Oh, yeah, Chicago's locking in. You went to Whitney Young High School. I'm about to look you up. I'm about to look you up. See who you is, girl. You know how these people are. Me and my people used to do the Gucci link. Yes. And that's the link that he took with the herringbone the second time. Now, the T is that oh, I gotta respond to these emails in a second. The T is that they were saying that it was the guy that I was talking to at the time because I was out the door on him. Like I was getting ready to leave him alone. So they were saying that he did it because he knew that I was gonna come to him to say, such and such, such and such, so he could go in somebody's face and do what it do, whatever the case may be. And he did just that. And I did get closer to him when he did that, and he brought me more jewelry. You get what I'm saying? So, and I believe it. I believe it now. I do believe it that he did that just because of how dramatic it was, and it was right there because I was getting ready to leave him alone. Y'all, I have so much stories you wouldn't believe. But I did get him back though, and it's a fucking book. I got him back. I got somebody to squeeze his throat so hard till his tooth popped out of his freaking head. Okay, shout out to Bigger. Big bro, big, big dog. Okay, he squeezed his throat so bad. Yo, everybody was like, "Yo, his teeth fell out." Oh my goodness, his mama was mad as hell. But yeah, I got him back. And, revenge was everything back in the days. 9/11/23, I got robbed for the first time in a Walmart parking lot. Wow, a woman asked me for a light. When I said no, she pulled out a gun and fought. I fought for my life, took the weapon, and I'm suing Walmart. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And it's a woman too. Charmaine, that nigga Sam Tooth went flying. You remember how I was head over heels for that bum? Oh my gosh. I was head over heels, honey. V said, look me up, sis. Yeah, I'm about to look you up. I'm about to dox you. Golan said, my grandmother taught me some good survival skills. She taught me how to keep my money in a sandwich bag in my bra, even though I carried a purse. They used to snatch purses a lot down here too, girl. Here too. When I mean just whoosh, all your shit gone. Everything gone. Okay, that's why mom, she was not carrying no purse. If she was going on the road and she wasn't with my stepdad, oh, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. My mom wouldn't even walk through the projects, okay? My mom wouldn't even do that. And when she told us we was on the floor, she said, it's like, I feel like I have to hold, Charmaine, you remember? She's so snooty. She was like, I feel like I have to hold my hand over my head, like somebody's gonna hit me in my head. I was like, that lady is so snooty. Shout out to her. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I used to be like, come on. Let me see. She was with a man. Okay, it was a step up gone bad. Wow, because I stay ready. But girl, I can't say much. It was horrible. I'm sorry you had to go through that because it is a traumatic experience, especially when you're older and you understand. It's like, oh, I don't trust nobody out here. I don't trust none of y'all. None of y'all. Even now, I'm still on my P's and Q's with things. Still definitely on my P's and Q's and, and hold my shit together. Because you just never know. You just never freaking know. Just like on Instagram, I saw this lady. She snapped on this woman, this mother, because she left her baby outside in a stroller. They were Hispanics, and I think it happened in the Bronx. She left her baby outside, sitting in the stroller while she's inside the store. So the lady went up there and said, get your baby, yo. And she was going off. And here go the Mexican smiling and, oh, hey, because they kind of shame or whatever. So I guess that's why they're smiling. I was like, bitch, stop smiling and get out there and get your baby, you damn mammy. Get out there. Charmaine said anytime we went anywhere, we had to be on point on the streets, and we definitely was ready. Oh yeah, we definitely. You remember when the cab driver, y'all? That's why I said me and Charmaine got mad stories. So yeah, the cab driver tried to rob us. You remember that? We did a whole shopping spree in Kings Plaza Mall in Brooklyn. Okay. And Kings Plaza Mall, like, it's nice shit. Back in the days, that was the mall to be at, to do shit. So, and we had our daughters with us. Was I pregnant? I think I was pregnant with Paris, wasn't I, Charmaine? And you had Michael already, right? And girl, let me tell you, we sat in there. Everybody's nice and comfortable. We put I think we put the bag in the front because there was no more room or something like that. When we went to go grab our bag to get out, homeboy, yes, Paris, and Michael was a baby. Yes, I was pregnant with Paris. And I wanted to go to Ed Hardy and get all that stuff. Yes. Baby, when I mean that he freaking looked in our bag, in our Bath and Body bag, and the other one, and he said, oh, this is my stuff. We was like, the fuck you mean? First, we thought he was joking around, because we never got no craziness like that. It was a whole, like, Middle Eastern dude, and he was like, oh, this is mine. I said, oh, no, that's not what the fuck you gonna do. He tried to throw Charmaine's stroller out of there, all types of stuff. And he did it in the hood, tried to do it in the hood. I was like, oh no, oh hell no. We was getting ready to get these babies in the house, baby, because it's about to be on and popping. Okay, needless to say, we got our shit and we got the hell up out of there because he tried to take our freaking hard working, pay money that we spent money on. And everything in there was freaking expensive. Everything. Everything was expensive. It was no cheap shit. Okay. And this dude, this was in 2009. This was in 2009, I think. Yeah. Because I had Paris that year. Am I right? Yeah, I think so. I think it was 2000. Yeah, it was 2009 because after that we wasn't even living in New York. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? Dude literally tried to rob us and he was the cab driver trying to rob. Oh my god. I was like, jeez Louise. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Mexican women always smiling at the wrong time. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't there because I would have piped her a hot one right across the shit. What the fuck you smiling for? Get over there and get that baby. Cause even though she was still standing right there, just smiling in her face, she was like, "Get your baby." And she was trying. The other lady came and tried to shake her hand and say thank you. She was like, "No, I want to shake your hand. Get the baby." Good morning, Gordo. Charmaine, yes, he definitely was about to get his ass beat. Man, I'm telling you, we got some experiences, yo. But one thing I could say, we was real Brooklyn girls, okay, growing up, real Brooklyn girls. Oh my goodness. But needless to say, we got all our stuff and and we was at my house, right? Yeah, the cat went to my house and we went and we checked our stuff and everything and then, but baby, that was a time. That was a time, honey. And ever since then I was just so freaking leery of freaking cab drivers. And back then it was no Lyft. Although I know that the Lyft and Ubers, some of them be kind of crazy and stuff like that. Because I did hear a young lady getting unalived by a Lyft driver. It's a new app that I got though, for upscale rides and stuff like that. For when I'm going in the city and stuff like that, and it's pretty nice. I told Ro and instantly. I said, Ro, download it because she live here too. She live here too. Good morning, Zell. Have a good day at work today. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Chase, you and Charmaine should do story time. Yes, she is the candidate because that's my road dog. Like, we've been together for eons. That was my road dog on these streets. She had a ball. We have a testimony to tell. Remember Jersey? Yes, we definitely do. We definitely do. But artists, we definitely gonna do that for you guys. Definitely. I gotta get her in my presence and we're going to definitely do story time. The last time she was here, it wasn't for long and we just we had went out to eat and stuff like that. But the stories will definitely be amazing. Absolutely. We have a lot of life lessons. We are the cheat book in life. We are the cheat book. That's why I'm like, sister, these people be trying to make me out to be perfect. And I'm not. And I never said I was perfect. I just like things a certain way, right? I'm always like that. I've always been like that. But I'm far from perfect. I make mad mistakes before I get it right. I'm a person who don't care about making mistakes. I don't care about saying the wrong things. I don't care about certain because I'm gonna get it right. That's just me. Keisha said, I remember back in the 90s, me and my girl took a cab from the club in Atlanta and that motherfucker broke down on the highway. We ended up getting hit from the back. What? And the person who hit us had full coverage. Oh my gosh. Yo, all these stories that us women have now, like, it's crazy. Sister, I'm about to be your age, 45. I've always been the baby though. Charmaine already hit her 45. in February. She got Bob Marley birthday. Let me see. You're perfect to them because they are such dirt bags. Yeah, I don't want to be perfect because I don't want people to expect too much from me. I always say that. Like, I don't want you to expect too much from me. I'm not perfect, but bitch, I see you talking. I'ma talk too. You get what I'm saying? Your okay, let me read that. We got paid 3,500 the next day. Cab driver told us don't say we were stoned and we ran with it. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Quick fast money. And you don't have your guts laying out on the road? Girl, yes. Yes. People try to paint that picture as if I try to be perfect. No, I just try being a decent person. We all have flaws, right? But nobody's trying to be a piece of trash to prove a point. Right, absolutely. Sometimes it's so crazy because I be trying to like, I wanna do certain things. I wanna show certain things or whatever the case may be, but I don't want people to think this or think that and all that stuff. But no, I'm not. If you thinking I'm being too perfect or I'm being too uppity, then so damn what? And this is why I was like, I started coming on camera more, doing certain things. I'm comfortable with my man. Let Charmaine tell you, I'm comfortable from head to freaking toe. I love every bit of me. Always did, always will. Like nothing could change that. You could say what, like I'm just one of those people. I'm so secure. I don't have no jealous bit in my body. I don't care about other people have their things, nothing. I'm not one of those people. I literally grew up, okay, where my brothers had to carry water for us to shower back home, to bathe before school. I literally had to get my book cut in half to save one half for the other half. I literally grew up in a household in Jamaica with all my cousins and extended cousins and all these family members and everything that eat from one motherfucking pot. Like, y'all can't tell me nothing. That's why when we do get our shit and we rise up here, like, we be on that shit. But we don't forget where the hell we come from. And people, and when you don't know somebody, you cannot talk. You cannot talk at all. Cause these folks don't know me. I make things happen. I make shit happen and I'm proud of me. The fuck? Charmaine says someone tried to make us enemies, but it backfired and we became sisters after that. And don't be telling my age. I'm 35. Yes, absolutely. It completely backfired. And she became the person that, that had my back through whatever. Let me tell y'all, let me just give y'all a little bit of her, okay? Somebody will do me something, right? I'm a Virgo. So with Virgos, we analyze, we plot out, we do things a certain way. Like it'll never be on your timing, you know? But this Aquarius, that Aquarius Charmaine, let me tell you, she'd be like, all right, okay, no problem. She done sabotaged and did a whole shit to these people behind my back. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Oh, she's not letting it go. That Aquarius, oh, she gonna make sure you feel the wrath. Okay, immediately. She want it done. It was like the mob, like, I want them dead, okay? Like that. But me, I want to learn because everything is a project for me. So I want to learn you all the way before I even try to take you down just a little bit. But the Aquarius, oh no, she ain't, she's going in full throttle, okay? So it happen. I'll be like, yo, no, and she be like, sis, don't get mad. Yes, we are, Jeff. Burgers are just fly individuals. Absolutely. Man. And she be like, as soon as she come to me, don't get mad. Or I'll be like, man, good morning, Angela. Have a good, working from home. Lovely. Get your hot drink, girl. I love it. I swear I have no regrets in my life. Me too. I really don't. Like, I'm so at peace with everything. It's amazing. And I keep telling people, like, this is like the best time of my life because my awareness, the wisdom that I have now, like, I wish I had that in my 20s. I wish I had that even in my early 30s. And that's why, I have these deep conversations with Ro about the 30s. She's still in her 30s. And when I broke it down to her, she's just like, wow, like, it's for real. Those are the things that, everyone needs someone older than them to say, look, prepare for this and prepare for that, you know, set the mood for the next stage. Yeah. Let me see. I swear I have no regrets in my life. Good and bad. These people dox people talking about what people did back in the day, yet the people are doing circles around them. Can't keep real ones down. And I'm one of those. You could never keep me down. You could never. I'm the only one that could keep me down. No one controls my emotions at all. Cannot. Cannot. You should be proud of who and where you are. Yes, and I am definitely. Everyone should, right? Charmaine said, yes, you are, sis. Mwah. Oh, let me see. Hey, no nonsense, Stucky. Hello. Let me see, right, Charmaine. Sounds like my grandmother. That lady is miserable as hell. V, talking to you. Oh my gosh, yo, laugh my fucking ass off. Most definitely, yes. Charmaine is hell. Hello, honey. If you an Aquarius, you know what's up. There's no waiting at all. No, she wants effect. She wants it effective right there, right there. I'm like, and that's where we used to bump heads at. Okay. I've turned my regrets into lessons. Yes. And that's exactly what I have done with a lot of things. And that's why you will never see me stay on a topic that long. You will never see me stay someplace for a long time. That's just me. I want to elevate. I want to elevate and keep elevating. And my family will tell you, Charmaine will tell you, I've never asked for a handout for any fucking thing. Anything. I've had good people in my life, but I've never have had a handout for anything. I always help people. Okay? It doesn't matter. Like, with the little I had, I help people. With the lot I had, I always help people. Okay? Let me see, Jen. Good morning, Jen. My girl in the building. Let me see. No regrets. Everything I've experienced in life has been a guide. I'm grateful for the wisdom. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can write a book. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Yes. And trust me, Zell, I'm gonna finish this very well. I'm going to finish this very well. And as long as you have those acknowledgement and you are not going in a circle chasing a dog's tail, trust and believe you're going to do great. Honey said, oh, that's how I'll be thinking. Everything got to happen right now when I want it. Yes, you are an Aquarius. Yes. Okay. Y'all get on my nerves. I be having to fight the Aquarius in me. Oh, Shirley said, I be trying to wait, but I couldn't. You can't. Never. She always come in the house and stuff because, she always had the key coming in the back door. Took my sis. I used to be literally in my townhouse, right? And I smelled the coffee. I smelled the coffee brewing. It's Charmaine downstairs brewing the damn coffee. Yo, I miss those days. Oh my goodness. I said, honey, I used to be the same way. You too. Oh my gosh. That's how I've always been. I've always helped people, and even when I didn't have much, I split my sandwich in half with no good in the house. Right. With no food in the house. Right. That's me. That's me. Like, I've always done that because I always wanted to see people doing a certain way. Like, even the people close to me too, even people who were sis be like, nah, fuck them, shit. Like, always trying to help somebody, always, whether it backfire or not. The name of my book is gonna be called Mr. Tucker. Oh wow. And honey, you definitely have a story. You have a story. I'm impatient also. I can't take y'all impatient people. I'd be like, nah, peep the scene. Right, Zell, right. Right, Chase. My dad always told me I was the child he never had to worry about. I always made it happen for mine. And that's how mine felt about me. My aunties, they'll tell you like she raised herself. She makes sure she had everything, doing everything. When Charmaine met me, Charmaine's like, put me on. Like we gotta do this together by any means necessary. Absolutely. My children, I take pride in my children. That's my biggest pride with everything. My kids have to look a certain way. My kids speak a certain way. My kids are my pride. That's the best thing about me is my children. So I put great emphasis into them, okay? Me myself, I started learning to put myself first and starting to do certain things because I want to be here. I want to be here for a long time. So I started paying more attention to myself. I started eating first. I started, if I'm preparing, I make sure I try to prepare my food. Call me now, messing up my damn thing. Hold on. I'm talking to my people. It's on Do Not Disturb now. Okay? Yes, Gordo. Yes, yes, yes. You definitely didn't no matter what you was going through, you came through and got it. Yup. Yup. We both did. Absolutely. That's how okay, I read that. I have always wanted everyone around me to be great. Right. Yo, when if I had a leather jacket, oh, my sis had to have one too. Okay? When we go shopping, oh, you got to have this too. Like I was that type of person. Nah. Chase, you need a glasses line. I like glasses too. I only wear them as a fashion statement. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna screenshot you and put you in my notes, Angela, because I definitely have something coming. I'm gonna put that with it too. Ro, glasses line. Cause we definitely was talking about the what I'm gonna be bringing. I hope you guys like varsity. I hope you guys like some cute hats and all that, cause we coming. And not no cheap material neither. Yes, my children, yes, I take pride in them. That's why the best education, those things like that. Like I'm very particular with that. Very particular. I don't play about mine. I take so much pride in the way I love my children. Yes. I've never known that I can love people the way how I feel about those little people that I have, okay? Same golden, I put others by myself to a fault sometimes. I'm learning to balance. Yes, you have to learn to balance because that's what you did. You have to put yourself first, no matter who it is, y'all. I mean, we already know what place we have God in, but we have to come first, literally. I have a servant's heart, right, though, and I feel my best when I'm able to help others. Same here. Same here. I've had to work on myself. I've always put my family first and neglected myself. And I hope that's done now, Golden. I hope that's done. I hope that's done. I'm basically raising myself. Yes, we all going to be great. Not just one of us. Yes, we're all going to be great. Definitely. As long as you stop going in that circle and chasing that dog's tail. As long as you're not doing that, because Because there's people that never stop chasing that dog's tail. You know that, right? There's some people that go to their grave just like that. And I will definitely not be one of those people. Glasses line would be dope. Yes, absolutely. I love the camera. The camera is a big thing to me. Like, I love the camera, and I always wanted to do certain things, and I'm making sure that it happens for me. Charmaine said I used to dress like an old lady until my sis started picking out my outfits. Yeah, I used to be throwing like, nope, you ain't doing that. Nope, I switched up. I switched up her whole gear. Okay, it wasn't happening. It was not happening. I was a teen parent, but luckily my kid's dad was a whole street nigga. His whole family was the plug. Life was great, and my children so bougie they only know the good. They couldn't phantom our lives. I know that's right. Made it out. I'm definitely gonna go for it, Angela. Thank you so much. I'm definitely going for it. Lego. I agree. A glasses line is a good idea. Yes, because I love my babies. Absolutely. But guys, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go cut up these mum bugs. I gotta go to BJ's and I'm gonna get some goodies from there, in bulks. I got that football team, y'all. Okay. So I'm gonna get that and I have a whole new lesson plan and everything to put together. So that's basically my day. Oh, my hair. I got to do something with my hair. Go for a chase. I'll buy a few pair. Thank you, boo. Thank you. I had to learn that I was so used to feeling like I was the parent since the age of 7. Let me see. I was always in charge of everything. Oh man, that's tough. But tough. But that set the stage for you now. But that's tough. Let me see. BJ's in Canarsie. Uh-huh. Yes, I'm going over there and I'm gonna go grab some things. And I want my poppies. I want my poppies. Madison, your your goddaughter says she want fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and I'm gonna put some broccoli with it. She want that for dinner when she get home. So I'm gonna get that. I don't feel like taking nothing out the freezer. So you know what we do. We about to just grab something. I'm about to grab something. Great live, good conversation. Thank you, V, my baby. I love you, V. Um, Charmaine be on my ass because she don't get to have my cooking no more, y'all. So she don't care about any time I say anything. Good, honey, but always make sure you put you Ro too. Ro can't stand me right now. She be like, "Oh, that's fucked up." When she hear what I'm making for dinner. Yesterday I made some good old chopped cheese. Yes, I did. Look at her co-signing you, Charmaine. Damn, I want some too. I know that's right, Maddie. Yeah, Maddie definitely. She like, "Fry." You know how she feel about her food, honey. Yes, everyone be safe, y'all, and have a beautiful Monday to start to the day. You see how she treat me? She rolling her eyes at me now. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Shout out to y'all.